Lil DURK was on top, man, but we breaking down the story of his downfall today. And we breaking down the story about the alleged shooters that, targeted Quando and, obviously took out his cousin. And it's an unfortunate situation on both sides, it ain't no winners in this shit. You got DURK people, standing on business for him and stuff, but at the end of the day, all they can say is free him, they can't get him out of that cell and out of that jam. Now, at the same time, people always gonna keep it real, but at the same time, it was a lot of snakes around DURK and people that was telling and cooperating, not just the people that was solid on his team that was, that got blood from him, basically, got it back in blood. It was people wearing wires, people that was, so tough and did 12 years and was on the yard with the killers and the shanks and this and that. They was cooperating, man. And everybody wasn't the King Von killing, glamorizing type of killer, you know what I'm saying? And being that here, DURK, didn't have Von around anymore, probably people, of that caliber, he just couldn't sense that type of energy, and he didn't sense out the rats and people like that. But now that Von gone, you would think, things have calmed down, but people speculating that things have only got worse since he died, and it's all because of him. Basically saying all this violence that's going on is basically still because of him. Now, Quando is obviously, traumatized from that situation. He even said it in multiple interviews, but with DURK being out the way, is obviously gonna be just a mess, because everybody from OTF getting locked up, and Quando facing time. It's just a downfall for everybody. Nobody winning in this situation. And we thought that DURK changed his life. He started making good music and just trying to change into a Muslim and started doing all types of stuff. When you live a certain type of life, like, the streets can always, catch up to you and the stuff of your past, what you did in the past, if you don't switch up when you get the money, lane switch, whatever people call it. If you don't do that, you gonna have hitters that's you still on the block with. When you ain't have $1, these people still ain't got $1, but you got millions. It just don't add up, man. Now you have a situation where you gotta fight, for your life, and this is the downfall, man. You gotta fight for your life because you just had to get it back in blood for the guys that, I'm sorry to say it this way, but didn't need to come to the top with you. You brought them, and they didn't need to come to the top. But at the same time, being in the trenches, at the bottom, maybe he felt like he owed it to certain people to slide and do certain stuff, man. We all seen how King Von was sliding and passing out money through the hood, doing all types of wild stuff. But DURK coming up without Von, it seemed like he was on a different type of path, but obviously the people might be right, man. All DURK homies and Von homies, either, they going through it or they done went through it because of this, situation. Nobody is, winning out here after this. King Von, at the same time, people say, oh, DURK, you gotta slide. Why you rap this stuff, but you ain't slide? Now they clowning this dude for being in prison, for sliding, getting the people that, did the hit, getting them to slide, man. And basically, they always gonna call you the dummy when you actually put in action for the hit to go down, like King Von did with Duck. And we seen how that go down. O Block Sabi 5, they all in jail for life, So if you watching this video and you got some potential, you see some potential in yourself, stop the dumb shit, man. Get your mind right. You never know, you could be famous. Now, like, subscribe, y'all new. We out. This is the downfall of Lil DURK. It's a sad breakdown. We out.